Sacred Soul Sanctuary presents Soul Healing Poetry. Assalamu alaikum, dear souls, and peace to every soul who has found their way here. In the name of the one who softens, opens, and awakens the human heart. Welcome to Soul Healing Poetry. I am Gulami Mustafa, and this is a space for gentle reflection, spiritual nourishment, and the healing whispers of Rumi poetry. Here, the heart is invited to speak, and the soul is invited to listen.
Welcome back, dear souls, to episode 12 of Soul Healing Poetry. Take a slow breath in and let it out. Release your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and allow yourself to arrive fully here, just as you are. Today, we are exploring Maulana Rumi's poem, which has inspired countless souls to lean into longing, trust, and the quiet currents that move us towards what we truly need. The poem is called Let Yourself Be Silently Drawn. It is about trusting the quiet currents in life, listening to your heart, and allowing yourself to follow the path of what you truly love. Before we begin, notice one small pull or longing in your life right now. What is it trying to tell you? Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It would not lead you astray. Give yourself up to the forces of life, the invisible currents that move through you, and you will arrive at the place you were meant to be. Don't resist. Don't try to control the path. Be patient with your heart. Its whispers are subtle, its guidance quiet, but never wrong. Follow the desire that it is calling you, even if the road is unsettled. Even if it bends through shadow and light, for you are being led, and the treasure is in the journey itself. I'll let these words settle in. Let yourself be silently drawn. Don't you think life often asks us to listen quietly, even when the whole world is noisy? The pull shows up every day at strange times as well. That idea for a project you kept thinking about but haven't started. The message you're hesitant to send to a friend or family member. And the nudge to finally say yes to rest or self-care. So even in your daily routines, there are small currents guiding you. It could be a moment of curiosity, a subtle longing in your chest, or a gentle tug towards something new. What is one quiet longing in your life that you've been ignoring? What would it feel like to lean towards it, even just a little? By the strange pull of what you really love, it will not lead you astray. Think about the times you followed curiosity, creativity, or love, even when it felt uncertain. Starting a hobby you abandoned, applying for a job that scared you, or reaching out to someone despite fear. So even in fear, your heart's pull is aligned with your growth. Sometimes in everyday life, the smallest choices, following a feeling, calling a friend, or showing up for yourself, lead to profound transformation. Can you recall a moment when following a subtle desire led you to something meaningful? And how did it change you? Give yourself up to the forces of life, the invisible currents that move through you. Surrender can feel counterintuitive. We want to control everything, scheduling every hour, protecting ourselves from discomfort, planning outcomes we cannot predict. Yet life has a way of carrying us to exactly what we need. Maybe a cancelled plan opened space to rest. Maybe a job loss led you to a new path. The invisible currents of everyday life often deliver guidance when we stop forcing and start listening. So where in your life might you try letting go of control? And what would it mean to trust the current? And you will arrive at the place you were meant to be. Arrival isn't always about destination. It could mean a sense of calm after a hectic day, clarity after weeks of confusion, and self-respect discovered after a difficult conversation. Now, even in heartbreak, in mistakes, and in uncertainty, the path carries lessons. Every mundane choice, waiting in line with patience, responding instead of reacting, taking a deep breath before speaking, can lead you closer to your meant to be self. Where have you noticed that life's twists actually guided you to a better place than you ever imagined? Don't resist. Don't try to control the path. We often overthink minor setbacks, and we rush our meals and conversations, and we check our phone compulsively. Maulana Rumi reminds us, letting go of control opens space for life to teach you. Even waiting at a traffic light or missing a train can become part of a subtle guidance system if you notice it. What's one area where you are resisting life's flow? How might you soften that resistance today? Be patient with your heart. It whispers or subtle. Its guidance is quiet but never wrong. The heart speaks in whispers. You know when you have that craving to rest, but your mind is racing? And a longing to create something, but your life's too busy? And a gentle push to reach out or to step back. Patience allows these whispers to be heard amidst the noise of everyday life, from work, from stress, to constant to-do lists. What is your heart whispering today? And are you willing to listen without judgment? Follow the desire that is calling you, even if the road is uncertain, even if it bends through shadow and light. Desire rarely comes in straight lines. You may hesitate to speak up at work. Fear may make you delay a creative project, and relationships may twist unexpectedly. Even in these small daily uncertainties, following your desire cultivates courage. The shadows and bends are where growth and wisdom live. So what desire in your life are you afraid to follow? How might you take one small step towards it today? For you are being led, and the treasure is in the journey itself. The treasure isn't always tangible. Daily moments of self-kindness, small breakthroughs after repeated effort, and clarity after confusion. So even mundane acts like cooking a meal with presence, listening fully to a friend, are part of the treasure of the journey. When have you realized that the journey itself held more treasures than the destination? Next, I'd like to offer my own poetic reflection. There was a season when I tried to force clarity, to hold certainty in trembling hands. I tried to push the river backward, to straighten every curve, to quiet every longing. But the currents of life were quiet, persistent, like a river moving under snow. I learned to pause, to notice the subtle pull in my chest, the small whispers in my mind, and the quiet urgings of my heart. I followed the pull step by step, through doubt, through shadow, through longing, and slowly, imperceptibly, I arrived at a place I could not have imagined. When I tried to control the path, the treasure was never a destination. It was every breath, every pause, every whispered yes I gave to myself along the way. So when have you learned to trust the subtle nudges of your own heart? And how has that changed you? Now, we're going to do a short breathwork practice. Sit comfortably and place one hand on your heart and one on your stomach. Inhale through the nose for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. And exhale through the mouth for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to do that again. But as you breathe, imagine yourself floating gently along a river. Notice any tension, worry, or resistance. With each exhale, release the need to control. And with each inhale, feel the subtle pull of what you truly love guiding you. So inhale through the nose for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. Imagine yourself floating gently along a river and notice any tension, worry, or resistance. Now exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you feel the subtle pull of what you truly love guiding you? Now, as you breathe, did you notice one area where your body or mind feels tension? And can you invite trust and softness there? Maulana Rumi reminds us the treasure is in the journey itself. Not the destination, not perfection, but each small step, each whisper, each breath. Thank you for reflecting and traveling the currents with me today. This has been Soul Healing Poetry. Until next time, let your heart be patient and let the silent pull guide you. And what is one subtle pull you will honor this week, no matter how small?
As we come to the end of this sacred moment, let your heart carry what you felt today. And join me next Friday for another journey into the soul. More Maulana Rumi poetry, more whispers, more guidance for the heart. Until then, keep following the light within.